Hey guys, JawsTheSharkReviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Retro G1 Deluxe Class Seaspray. So here he is in his little hovercraft alt mode, and now before we take a look at Seaspray himself, let's get a look here at the packaging. So yeah, it's a little different from the normal Transformers packaging that we get, or at least for the main line. So yeah, on the top here it's got the old G1 logo. On the side here you get the retro artwork of Seaspray from the original 80s toy line. And here's a little product image of this figure. It says here Autobot Seaspray. This is what the bottom looks like, and here's the back. So it's I think that's the 1985 artwork, yeah, because you got the Dinobots in there, so that's pretty cool. And Jetfire 2 and Shockwave, and then it just says this right here. It's the old I forgot what they call this, like the old sort of thing for the show where it said is a world of constant change, like that old thing. Let's see, you got the old Hasbro logo right here, which is pretty nice. And you get his little tech specs, so you can cut it out if you want to. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging. So let's put Seaspray right back where he belongs, on the table. So yeah, this is definitely one I wasn't expecting for this year, because there weren't any normal listings or anything like that. I don't know. I don't even know if there were any sort of leaks of this guy. It just randomly one day Walmart revealed it, and that was that. And speaking of Walmart, yeah. So just for better context of this little subline. So this is like a little line that Walmart's been doing beginning this year. They've done a few figures where they take existing molds, except for this guy. This is like a whole new mold, but they've taken the 86 Brawn, they've taken 86 Bumblebee, and they've just kind of given them slightly different decos and molding to make them match more of their original 80s toys, but at the same time just having the more articulated designs and everything. So but for Seaspray here, this is actually his first new figure since 2017, I think. Yeah, because the last mainline Seaspray, at least that we got, was the Titans Return one. So that was 2016, 17-ish. And I forgot, did I review that one on my channel? I think I did, but yeah, if you know how I sounded back in those days, prepare for cringe. But anyway, so but yeah, so we got Seaspray right here, and yeah, he's definitely toy inspired. So I'm sure someday Hasbro's gonna do a Age of the Primes or 86 movie one with a more cartoon accurate look, I guess. But this seems pretty cartoon accurate to me. I don't know, but we'll see if they do it. But just in case, I still went ahead and bought this guy at Walmart. It's a Walmart exclusive. I forgot to further elaborate, but they call it Transformers Retro G1, which is what they also call the reissues, but these aren't, well, they're kind of reissues, but they're not really. It's not the old toys, it's just the new toys with the old toy look. But yeah, so anyways, here we have Seaspray right here in his hovercraft alt mode, and I think he looks great. He's got all his little designs right here, a little arrow pattern on both sides. And get the silver little plate right here with the Autobot logo. I think that looks really cool. And yeah, here's the bottom. And yeah, you can see that. You can kind of tell it's legs, sort of, but, and you can see the hands too, but I think it does hide pretty well. And you do have visible head syndrome right back here. You can kind of see his face just a little bit. And yeah, and you get these little propellers right here, which, yes, they do spin, so it's kind of hard to get them simultaneously. There you go. They do spin, but only for a moment. So, but yeah, pretty good. I quite dig it. So, yeah, now for the accessories, he does come with one, and that is his little gun right here. So, let's dim this a little. So here it is, pretty generic. It's white plastic with a coat of silver paint, basically covering the entire thing except for the little port right there. But I dig it. I think it looks good. So yeah, you can just store it right here. Well, you can't have it like this because the magazine is, you know, sticking out a little too far, so it won't fit like that. You could put it up like this, or I mean, if you're displaying it, it won't work, but you could do like that, or you could do that. I guess one place you could put it that's a little more hidden. Oh no, never mind. Well, I guess could you put it? No, it's not good enough. There's not really much weapon storage for this guy. It's there, but it's not really that good. So, oh well, what you gonna do? So yeah. Now, anyways, now for the alt mode size comparisons. Here, let's compare him first with 86 Bumblebee. Oh, did I mistransform something? He's a little wobbly here, or kind of like a little uneven, but there he is. See that there? That ain't right, but there he is with the fellow mini-bot, and he's kind of big. You know, he's not that small. I mean, obviously it's not a fair comparison because, you know, Bumblebee was literally like the smallest Autobot. That was like what he was known for, at least up until like Wheelie or whatever. But yeah, so I'd say I'd roll him out, but I can't because I screw this whole thing up. Yeah, I forgot it all folds in. I just kind of rushed this a little. Let's see. Here he is with the Titan's Return Seaspray. This is more of a probably the fairest comparison here, because obviously this was for 8 or 9 years, the most up-to-date mainline Seaspray we had. So, yeah, I mean, check it out. This one looks cool too, but I think this one takes the cake, especially because of the little control area right here. You can see with the windows. This one tried to have that, but not really. it just no. But this is a nice, like, unique little design. It's a nice, different take. I will say the bottom looks nicer on this guy. I mean, you could see the hands here too, but it's more filled in. Here, there's a huge gap of space, but that doesn't really put this one over this. It just kind of like, oh well, I mean, this has a nicer bottom look. Yeah, that's that right there. And obviously he's bigger, so now he can scale with some of the recent Deluxe Minibot characters like Warpath or Bumblebee. I'm trying to think who else. And Gears. And last but not least, here he is with the very first Seaspray figure, the G1 boy from, I think, 1985. I want to say. I think so. All right, so let's get right down to the transformations. So, starting off, you're just going to flip down this panel, and there's his head. Just dim this down a little bit so you can kind of see it just a little bit better. So yeah, you just want to split this all apart right here, and then push in these little pieces. Oh, come on. There we go. And then you just want to flip these up. And then next, you just want to take these and kind of move them out a little. And I think these go around. Alright, wait. Hold on here. Here, just one sec. Oh, okay, never mind. I just realized, you know, these pieces are just like the ankle pieces, so I thought I like fold something out, so I'm like, alright, so then you just want to flip this here, and then close this up. Oh, no, that didn't work. Maybe that doesn't. Wait. Let's go in like this. That? No. I've only fiddled with this guy just like a few times, so I kind of not the best at memorizing his transformation, but I'm doing the best I can. Well, I do know you do want to flip these pieces in right here, and then after that you just want to bring forward these side pieces right here. Just move them a little more towards the front. And then after that, bring down the legs, and then just swing out the crotch area right there. Oh, and I almost forgot, you just gotta swivel around the control room piece, whatever you want to call it. And then you just want to, you see this tab right here, and we'll just go in that slot right above the foot. So then, there we go. And, wait, where's that little piece that I saw? Oh, wait, no, never mind. So then after that, you just want to flip in that piece right here. And then, next, you just want to put that in right there and close that. There we go. Now it works. Now it looks good. So then, just push these pieces all the way to the front, squeeze them together, and then just, I think, move this down like that, or, oh yeah, bring up the shoulders. I think it'll go in, or no, it's the other way. There we go. And do the same thing right here. I don't think it clicks in or nothing, so we'll just leave it like that. And then after that, there's these two tabs right here and there, and they'll go into those slots here and there. And, oh wait, oh these, right, there we go, for a second. Actually, wait, no, they don't go in. Oh, there, you just push that in, okay. Sorry, yeah, this is only like my second or third time transforming this guy, so I'm a little stiff here. And then you just want to rotate around the forearms, and finally just rotate around the head. And yeah, so once you guys got that all done, there you guys have Seaspray in his robot mode, and I think he looks really cool. I quite dig him. You know, I mean, I'll have to look at the cartoon model a little bit further, but honestly, I mean, I think it's good enough as is. Like, I mean, yeah, this whole line's supposed to make him look more toy accurate, but I mean, it looks pretty cartoon accurate enough. But you know, again, I'll just have to look back on the OG model that they used in the show. But yeah. So anyways, let's take a look at the head sculpts. And yeah, it looks pretty good. I like the black visor. It's sort of like a shiny visor. You can see little grill marks there too. And yeah, there's the chest. It's a little hard to see the details, but there you go. I think it looks pretty nice. And then, you know, there's the legs. The feet look funny. Uh-oh, that fell off. Come on. There we go. So yeah. And here's the back. It's nice and clean, you know, no gaps either. It's perfect, you know. I don't really see the issue here. It's a nice, perfect looking figure, so yeah. Not really any complaints here. So anyways, now for the articulation. His head's on the ball joint, so you can move it side to side, and you can wiggle it a little bit. And the head, unfortunately, can't really move up or down. It just ever so slightly, but Like, this is as far down as it can go, and that's as high up as it goes. It's, yeah, no. At the same time, though, I mean, he'd be looking down right at his chest, and if you were looking up, he'd be looking right up at this thing, so. But yeah, I mean, a little more range of movement would be nice. But anyways, his shoulders do swivel, full 360 degrees, and you do get a nice outward movement here for the shoulders, so that's nice. Biceps do swivel, so you get that going on right there, and the elbows do bend. Let's see, no wrist swivel, but they can move up and down, so hey, that's good. What else? So he does have a waist swivel, really nice waist swivel, and his legs can kick up this far and back that far, and he does have a thigh swivel. Oh, and then outwards this far, I forgot to show. And then the knees do bend, and if you put them straight all the way, you'll just feel like a little click. Probably can hear it on camera. I don't know if you can. So yeah. And then what else? Oh yeah, his ankles do pivot, and they kind of can move back and forth. Well, they just untap, so not really, but trust me, they can pivot. So again, that's pretty good. So yeah, I mean, he's got some nice posability, nowhere near the best I've seen on the Deluxe, you know. I mean, I've gone over this before, you know, like, so there's some other recent Deluxe figures that I'm like, wow, this has got great posability. For me, this guy doesn't really push that, you know, it's more your average Deluxe articulation, but it's nothing too bad, you know. So yeah, now anyways, again, for his accessories, he's got his little pistol right here. I don't know if it's a pistol or a pea shooter, I'm not sure what it is, but no, you can't store it on the back here. Yeah, I don't know if there's, again, really anywhere to store it except for his hands, so hey, you can put it in his hand. Hey, it's a thing you could do. You know, I forgot to try that in the alt mode since the hands were exposed, so I guess maybe you could put them in there, but I don't know for sure if you can. I don't know if it'll throw everything off. So yeah, now anyways, now for the robot mode size comparisons. Here he is with 86 Bumblebee. So get a little bee action going on right there, and you can see he's about like an inch taller, so you know, Bumblebee, again, he was on the shorter side of the mini-bots, so I could imagine he's closer in height to like Warpath or Gears or something. So yeah, here he is with the Time's Return Seaspray, and obviously this one takes the cake, but again, nothing really bad here. I mean, if this is the last ever Seaspray you got, hey, I wouldn't care. Well, maybe they'd have to upscale it because obviously you wouldn't scale with, you know, like Bumblebee or whatever, but yeah, I think definitely an upgrade. But you know, if you find this guy like at a bargain retailer or like a flea market or whatever, I don't think, you know, it's like, yeah, I'd still pick it up. You know, it's still a decent figure. It still holds up. But I definitely prefer the accessory choice on this one. I don't even know what this is. It looks like a pizza box or something. I don't know. That's just me. And last but not least, here he is with the original, and you can see how far we've come. And again, this was the inspiration for this version right here, at least in terms of like the deco and everything, because it is still part of the Retro G1 line. So again, we don't know if Hasbro is going to do one that's even closer to the cartoon. I mean, this still looks close enough, but I'm not sure if these little arrow things were part of his cartoon design, so maybe that's what they're going to change. Does he even have that on the old toy? Oh yeah, he does. It's more narrow. Yeah, just the hands on this one. He looks like a little penguin, you know, just waddling. You know, the back is actually just about as clean as this one, except it doesn't have the Ramlo wheels. So yeah, I mean, all I could say is, I mean, this figure right here is literally, it literally is an upgrade of this one. It's bigger, has more posability, more, you know, colorization, and, you know, a little more complex transformation, so it's not too boring, you know. So yeah, but there you guys have the alt mode, or not alt mode, robot mode size comparisons. And there you guys have my review for the Transformers Retro G1 Deluxe Class Seaspray. And yeah, I'd say he's a pretty good little figure, you know. I mean, I think I've seen him shelf form a little bit at Walmart, I guess because he's more of an obscure character, but at the same time there's other fairly obscure characters which have limited quantities and get sold out like immediately and get scalped on eBay and everything. But yeah, no, personally though, I think he's pretty good. I mean, you know, like definitely of like the 3 Seasprays I have, best one hands down, you know. And I already could tell that before I even got him, but yeah, he's just really good. You know, he's got, you know, the right colors, the right you know, the right accuracy and everything, like in sculpting wise. You know, he has a pretty smooth little transformation. There's some areas I'm not a huge fan of, like, you know, the behind the legs things, you know, with those little tabs. I just hate those, but everything else is fine. And you know, the alt mode's good too. Yeah, I'd say it's a good figure. It's nothing extraordinary, but I'd say it's pretty dang solid. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. So yeah, so anyways guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more. And make sure to hit the notification bell. I know, I'm starting to sound like one of those YouTubers, but you know, lately, you know, YouTube's algorithm, yeah, I know, it's like, oh god, he's doing this now. But YouTube's algorithm definitely has been impacting my channel lately. And I mean, if you see the views I've been getting in the last few months compared to like early in the year, there's definitely something wrong with the algorithm. So so you know, if you could, you know, in some way, you know, like, share the video, and of course turn on notifications for all videos, so that way, you know, whenever I drop another one. So just want to get that out of the way, you know. I gotta rescue the channel a little bit here, but yeah, but anyways, yeah, and comment down below what you guys think of this figure too. You know, is he high on your list for you know, figures if you haven't gotten them yet? Is he high on your list for ones you want, or I don't know. But yeah, so anyways guys, as always, till all are one.